go.
EU beauty Chelsea high, Bayern low. 7 things we learned from Champions League drama. The second round of this season's Champions League group games are now in the book. And there's plenty of hot talking points. From an unblemished week for British football, to the surprising demise of certain European giants, there's plenty to talk over. Press Association 10 Manchester City have been ruthless in Europe and domestically, this season. AFP 10 Chelsea produced a dominant performance to see off Atletico Madrid. Tuesday's game saw Liverpool draw in Russia, Manchester City comfortably beat Shakhtar Donetsk and Tottenham thump Liverpool in Cyprus. On top of that, Monaco were battered at home to Porto and Real Madrid made some history in Dortmund. Wednesday saw Manchester United stick 4 past CSKA Moscow, Chelsea saw a last-minute goal sink Atletico Madrid, while Celtic were surprising 3-0 winners. Here's the 7 biggest talking points from all of this week's Champions League action. Reuters 10 Bayern Munich were thumped 3-0 by PSG on Wednesday 1. Real Good app Associated Press 10 Cristiano Ronaldo scored twice in his 400th game for Real Madrid on Tuesday. Starting with the obvious, it's already clearly apparent Real Madrid are the team to beat once again. Having won the Champions League 3 times in the last 4 years, and a record-setting last 2 in a row, Los Blancos once again look strong. They headed to Germany to take on Borussia Dortmund at the Westfalenstadion, a ground in which they'd never won, and stormed to a 3-1 victory. Cristiano Ronaldo scored his 69th double in his 400th game for the Galacticos as the La Liga giants go in search of an historic hat-trick. Can't fight this feeling. Olympic Sport 10 Chelsea could well be challenging for the Champions League title this term. Speaking of challengers, don't look too far beyond Chelsea. Having brutally dismembered Minos Karabag in the first game, they faced a much sterner test in heading away to Atletico Madrid. It's fair to say they put in a champions-worthy performance as they battled from 1-0 down at the break, thanks to a Antoine Griezmann strike. Alvaro Morata scored on the hour mark before a 94th minute winner from substitute Michy Batshuayi left Diego Costa looking sheepish in the stands. Their ability to bury the smaller teams and grind past the big boys could see them go deep in this year's competition. Make mine a double. Reuters 10 Both United and City have enjoyed a strong start to the season, at home and in Europe. Heading north to Manchester, both City and United put in impressive shifts this week. Pep Guardiola's men got the week off to a flyer as they comfortably beat Shakhtar Donetsk 2-0, before Jose Mourinho saw his side put 4 past CSKA Moscow, in Russia. With both Manchester clubs looking imperious domestically and impressive on the continent, could one of the sides make it a superb double this season? As both sides are keeping it tight at the back, while firing in the goals for fun. Why not? 4. Strike it. Unlucky Rex features 10 Liverpool once again stumbled to a draw in the match they dominated. Liverpool went into this season full of hope, full of expectations. However, already one thing is apparent, the Reds have no chance of winning any silverware with this current squad. Brutal as it may sound, it's impossible to see Jurgen Klopp's men with a trophy in hand while their defense and attack look this way. The story of the season for Liverpool so far has been that their defense is still nowhere near the required standard, not in the Premier League nor in the Champions League. On top of that, the Reds have dominated almost every match they've played this season, unleashing 20-30 shots per game and still only scored once. It was the same old story in Russia this week as they stumbled to a disappointing 1-1 draw. Liverpool need 2 or 3 world-class defenders and 1 lethal finisher. Pair them with their astonishing attacking midfield then, and only then, can they truly compete. Tot of goal Reuters 10 Harry Kane scored a perfect hat-trick in another big win for Tottenham. Back to more positive matters, Tottenham have looked good so far in Europe this season. Following the 3-1 win over Borussia Dortmund, to break the Wembley hoodoo, Spurs won 3-0 away to Cypriot Minopoul. While a win was expected, the manner of the win was encouraging, with Harry Kane scoring a perfect hat-trick. So long as the England man keeps up his scintillating September form and Mauricio Pochettino's side can keep things going at Wembley, they look dead certain to reach the last 16. Then again, they still have 2 matches against Real Madrid to come. Bayern Giddy 10 Bayern Munich have struggled mightily this season, losing 3-0 to PSG. Bayern Munich are having a simply dreadful season. At least, by their high standards. Carlo Ancelotti's job is now on the line, as they sit just 3rd in the Bundesliga, while getting hammered 3-0 at the hands of PSG on Wednesday. Following the game, even star winger Arjen Robben didn't defend his boss. Having been asked if he would back the Italian, Robben claimed, "I will not answer that. It was a painful defeat, we can talk about this." Meanwhile, PSG keep taking steps in the right direction in terms of ultimately winning the Champions League. The manner of the win would be hugely encouraging for Les Parisiens. But with goals for Edinson Cavani and Mr, as well as a man-of-the-match performance from Kylian Mbappé, things are looking good for the Ligue 1 giants. Brit of alright AFP 10 Celtic thumped Anderlecht 3-0 in Belgium on Wednesday night. All in all, it was a fairly strong week for Britain's 6-strong contingent in the 2017-18 Champions League. 5 wins and just the 1 draw bodes very well for the Premier League quintet and Celtic. The omen going into the season looked good too. The last time Britain had 6 participants in Europe's elite competition, 2 of them Chelsea and United, played out a thrilling final in Moscow. Sir Alex Ferguson's men won on penalties that year. But a Brit twosome in this year's showdown would be a long overdue return to prominence for English football. Check out 7 things we learned from this weekend's Premier League, including Man United and City's dominance, as well as Alvaro Morata's early claim for Chelsea legend status. Which Premier League striker has had the best start to the 2017-18 season? Find out here. Did you know Harry Kane is the only English player in the world's top 55? Check out the full list of stars now.
Yo.